Ah. 1 second. 1 second. And by 1 second, I mean several seconds. I need to fix the chat box. Chat is broken. Chat is broken for me. I need to fix chat. Oh, why is Samson barking? Oh fuck, I can't see chat. No! No! I'm having a scuff. Ugh. Oh. I need to get the link, and then I need to... Why can I not view chat? Why? What is happening? I'm having scuff. I'm having big scuff hours right now. One second, let me view something. Let me view something. What is Samson doing? Samson's the... I don't know if my mic will pick it up because my mic kind of sucks. Like a lot. My mic kind of sucks, so I don't know if you can hear Samson barking in the background. He go woof woof. He's angry. He do be angry though. Let me, how do I can't see my own chat! No! Oh, I found it! Bless me. I'm a bit, I have the sniffles. I don't want to say I'm sick, but I have the sniffles because it's been, very, cold. There we go! Chat fix! Chat fix! I'm a good streamer! Chat fix! Chat is fixed. Hello, love. Hello. I'm doing the thing. I am tweeting that I am live. I post on the, I tweet, and then I post on the Tumblr. Okay. There we go. Oh, and you can hear my my opera sounds. Oh, I need to fix that. No, you're not supposed to be able to hear my opera sounds. I fixed it. You can't hear my opera now. My Genshin Impact opera sounds. How shameful. I'm like, unfortunately, I play Genshin Impact. Unfortunately. Very disappointing. Okay. 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 That should be all of the troubles. That should be all of my troubles for now. So, we can start art! I'm drawing them in MS Paint because I don't have any other drawing program set up on my computer yet. And that's it. That's literally the only reason. That's why we're in MS Paint. I don't have another drawing program set up. I also figured it would be nice for the nostalgia of it. I haven't drawn with a mouse in like so long. At least not like seriously drawn with a mouse. I know the thumbnail of this is actually drawn with a mouse, but it's not like an art piece. It's not like a it's not like an actual quote unquote drawing. I would say it's a lot more like a shitpost doodle. A thumbnail's a lot more like a shitpost doodle rather than like an actual drawing. Yeah. But I will be drawing the brothers today, Noel and Howl, Frostbite and Bronze. Same guys, they just look a bit different. See, they're the same. They're the same little goobers. They just look a bit different. Oh fuck! 1 second, I need to change my MS Paint size so I can see chat. MS Paint, aren't you? Yes. It's MS Paint time. It's time to suffer and cry. I remember drawing a lot in MS Paint around the time that these two little goofy goobers were made. It's been so long since then. And when I say like so long, I mean long. So long. So long since then. So long. Sorry for the scuff. I'm fixing the aspect ratios of everything on my screen so I can draw properly and see chat. Because I need to be able to see chat. To be good streamer, good streamer, pay attention to chat. Here, let me move this over down a bit. There we go. I mean, that's okay. I mean, it's alright. It's nothing to write home about. I see now why so many art streamers have their, how do I pronounce my username? Cadmium sulfoselenide. Sulfoselenide? I forgot. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I forgot. It's a chemical formula. So if you're a chemistry nerd, you should be able to correct me on how to pronounce my own username. I haven't been in chemistry for a long time, obviously. So I've forgotten a few of the know-abouts of my own name pronunciation because I don't know if, like how many people would like know this is like common knowledge, but like the names of chemicals have like a system to naming. There's a system of naming when it comes to naming chemicals. I've forgotten that system because I don't really need it anymore. No one, how am I blowers? Thank you. They're my little goofy goobers. I'm gonna start with like little goofy little chibis of them. I'm gonna start with goofy little chibis because I have not drawn in MS Paint in so long. In so long. And I do not want to get overconfident in what I can and cannot do. So we're just gonna start with some simple little chibis here today. Some little chibis. If I remember correctly, Noel has this like big scarf. This big scarf. I remember I based it off of Saints robes. So this big scarf and his little sweater. Cause he's not Frostbite unless he has a sweater. Speaking of Frostbite and being cold, it is so chilly where I am right now. So chilly. I actually have some tea with me today. It is black Earl Grey tea. It is very refreshing, very needed in cold months. I also have tea snacks. I have some raspberry fig bars. I have some tea snacks with me today. So we're in for a cozy drawing session. Very cozy. On a reflection, I wish I would have gotten some more BGM lined up for this stream. That would be a bit more fitting of the brothers, because I don't think the BGM I have is very fitting for them. I do have a playlist for them I've been working on. Just for, you know, to have OC fun. Been working on some playlists for them. I think it would have been more appropriate if I included some like Minecraft music in here. Is that your Sona in the corner? I wouldn't exactly say it's my Sona, but it's definitely a design that is meant to represent me. But thank you! It's a little, like, eldritch fox thingy. I can pull it up if you'd like to see the full thing. 1 second. Let me pull it up. I have... Oh! I'm duplicated! I'm duplicated! And here I am! This is what my design looks like, my little PNG. I'm supposed to have a bag on my little, the belt that comes down the side. But I didn't draw the bag because nobody would see it. Because nobody would see my bag, because I'm always gonna be like this. I'm always gonna be like this, so no one's ever gonna see the bag. But yeah, this is my little design. I'm a fox. I'm a fox. So pretty. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah. I love the little earrings. I adore dangly earrings. I adore dangly earrings so much. Dangly earrings are one of my favorite things to add in characters. It's one of the reasons why I've debated like not debated, but why I've made so many characters with these big ears. At least in recent, I've been trying to like show more of like characters' ears, because I just want to add those dangly earrings, those precious dangly earrings that are just so, they're just so like mesmerizing. They're so inspiring, and I love them so much. I might actually need to pull up the Noel's reference on my iPad so I can see him a bit better. Because he has this, his hair is a bit, it's a bit difficult for me to do from memory, because I've only redesigned him in recent, so. I've been getting into earrings for a long time. Yes, me too. I had my ears pierced when I was very young. And I haven't, worn many earrings since, because I usually wear earmuffs, like, as a comfort object. So my ears are usually covered, but I have a love of dangly things, whether it be earrings or necklaces. Whatever, if it dangles, I love it. If it dangles, I have a love for it. Which could have also contributed to Noel having that giant scarf. That giant saint scarf he has, and his jewelry. Let's draw his hair if I can manage to do it with a mouse. As I'm drawing with a mouse today because I don't have a tablet. Though I know that I am getting one for my birthday. But my birthday's in February, so it'll be a while before I can have like a proper drawing stream where I'm like working on an illustration. Oh, little fucked up Noel. He looks so stupid. He looks very dumb. He's a bit wonky, but I'll take a bit of wonk for my first time seriously drawing in MS Paint. And how long has it been? Too long. It's been too long since I've subjected myself to the nostalgia of MS Paint. There is something very like nice about MS Paint still though, despite it like a lot of it definitely being like a nostalgia factor. There's definitely like a factor of like simplicity. You don't have to get worried with all the brushes or the layer effects. Just, you know, just very simple. Oh, this bang is way bigger than this one. Oh no. Oh no! My poor boy! He's demented, my poor boy. What have I done to you, my boy? Let's shrink this a bit. There we go. There we go, it's much more even. Let me get another sip of tea. Because it is, like I said, it's very cold. The brushes are so nice to use. This is true. I do love me like a good pixel brush. Just a good pixel brush. I don't really sketch with pixel brushes anymore because they're a bit, like cumbersome to use in other programs. Oh, this fig bar is amazing. If you have not tried fig bars, please do. Please. Please try fig bars. They're so delicious and they're perfect with tea. Absolutely perfect with tea, I tell you. Give him his little cowlick. There's also like these other brushes, but I don't like them as much. I like this one because it's still like pixely. And this one's very funny. This one looks like it's just like transparent, right? But this one leaves like little splotches, so that's why I don't like it. I will when like coloring hair, for example, in MS Paint. If I'm feeling special, I'll like put this over like a piece of hair so it looks like the hair is translucent. Because hair is translucent. Hair in real life is slightly translucent, which is why like under certain lighting scenarios it looks like it's glowing. That's why hair looks like it's glowing sometimes, because it's transparent. Oh, he just has this... I forgot how spiky I made his hair. I made his hair real spiky. Real spiky. I guess it's fitting of him. It gives him that little... How do I put it? He's wearing this very, like, modest, almost like saint's robe. And the spiky hair gives him that bit of edginess I think he needs to still be the same guy. I'm just the same old guy. There we go. There's a little tiny Noel. I could make him a bit bigger. Give him his big fluffy cloak. Start with the big scarf. His big ol' scarf. He's got some big scarf. I was really like possessed with something when I redesigned Noel. I was listening to the Hanging Tree from one of the Hunger Games movies, and it possessed me to draw him. I knew what I had to do. I had a mission, and that mission I was going to complete it at warp speed as quickly as possible. Look at this big bird boy. Big ol' owl. And then his feetsies. Very long chibi. He's a bit long. I forgot how tall he was supposed to be. I know he's a bit long. Not as long as his father though. His father is his mother, but he is quite long. He's a long boy. And then I'll include the little cross here. This little cross. Oh, it's crooked. My bad. Oh, there we go. Oh, and he has a necklace, a cross necklace too. Let's put it there. Actually, no, he's good. He's good without it. Little chibi Noel. Little scuffed chibi Noel. As a warm-up. Let's do his brother. Let's do his brother. I'm gonna take another bite of my fig bar though, because it was so good. So good. Please, if you have not eaten a fig bar, like I said, eat a fig bar. Please. They're so delicious. Now it's time for Hollow. Bronze, Hollow, same guy. I haven't finished his design because he's being a little bitch. He's being difficult. He's being very, very difficult to design. Mostly because I don't like how, like, I guess tropey detective outfits are. Detective outfits tend to have a lot of, like, tropes that they follow, or like a very, like, strict dress code almost. And because of that, it's very sort of annoying to design, like, a unique detective. I can, like, design a very unique, like, Reaper, for example, with Noel, Frostbite Noel. But with Hollow, it's a bit more difficult to make him unique. Feel like a unique character. Just because he's a detective. Just because of that. He's a difficult little wench. Let me duplicate Noel. Because I want them to be about the same size, so what I'm gonna do is push Noel into the background a bit. Been trying to design it, I get this so much. Yes! It's actually so, like, difficult and annoying. Because there's just, when you, like, look up detective reference, there's like a million different things, but somehow they're all still, like, the same. They all still have, like, the same coat or the same hat. And it's that sameness that makes it, like, so just difficult to design a unique one. It's difficult to design a unique detective. Very difficult to design a unique detective. It doesn't help that, like, iconic detectives are really just the same character. A lot of detectives are the same sort of, like, serious, like, perfectly able to solve something character. And they're also all British. So I've been trying to think of twists to Noel's design to give it, because I do definitely want him to still sort of be immediately read as a detective. Like, as a sort of detective character, but it's just difficult. Difficult to keep him uniquely his own within that bubble. I've also been debating on his personality more. Because I think out of the two boys, he's going to receive the biggest overhaul in terms of, like, personality and how his character moves forward. I'm trying to incorporate those elements into his outfit as well. Is very... I don't want to say it's the most difficult thing, but it is, like, kind of like a debate. Do I want to keep him how he is, or do I want to stray so far away from his original? Make it unique to your world and story, but make it easy to tell he's a detective. Yes. Well, that's the thing. I'm still developing both of those things, so it's very difficult. I've also just like neglected him overall, like over a long period of time. And the focus I gave to him, I didn't really like. So he's in this weird limbo state. In this weird limbo state where I don't quite know where he's going yet. Excuse me. It's also difficult because like a lot of the ideas I have revolving around him are very like, I don't know if I should say them. Like I kind of want them to be surprises. I kind of want them to be surprises for when I get to make their little comic. Or whatever I end up making with them. Something. No promises, but something. Hopefully something. The world has actually been underdeveloped. Like very, very underdeveloped. The world of Autumn and Winter is very underdeveloped. Because it's very new. And I'm used to like adding onto like people's pre-existing worlds or having worlds that I've known for so long that I've like had years to cultivate my ideas for that world and the characters within it. But with Autumn and Winter, I haven't exactly had that time just yet. Just give him little arms. Noel doesn't like his arms for some reason. I've only drawn his arm once. Yeah, getting inspo for like the detective trope characters is annoying because everything's so similar. But alas, it is what it is. I've been trying to look for inspiration for him through like things unrelated to being a detective. Since the brothers are supposed to be sort of, I don't want to say elementals exactly, but I do definitely want them to embody seasons in a way. I want, like, when you look at Noel, I want you to think of winter. Vice versa, when you look at Hallow, I want you to think of autumn when you look at him. Bronze and Frostbite, that's always, like, been my goal with them, like, as designs, is to invoke the seasons in that way. Let's draw his little body first. I don't really know what the proportions are here. Because Noel, not to point fingers, but he's kind of just a big Christmas tree. A big old tree guy. I have been planning something for Noel's birthday. I just don't know if I'll get to it or not. Because it is kind of a project. Wanted to make a very like short and sweet little mini comic for Noel for his birthday, for Christmas. But like I don't know if I'll get to it or not. Because I have other things I need to do. But I would like to if I can. I've had the idea for a while. It's one of the ideas that I wasn't allowed to sort of explore previously. But I can now, so might as well. Need to fix his arms. Kind of like Lalaloopsy doll. Like a very fucked up Lalaloopsy doll. Oh, they are so wonky. They are so wonky. Oh, I love them. I've missed these two little guys. I'll give you a little hand. Let's give you little orbs. Little sassy orbs. Please. Orb? Ah, they're not symmetrical. They aren't twins, but they need to be. They need to be twins. These little orbs. Orbs on sticks need to be twinning. This is what I mean by I haven't used MS Paint in so long. This doesn't even look like my usual chibi style. Let me pull up one of my recent chibis actually. I haven't been like posting my art much on socials. For the there's not really any like rhyme or reason to it. I just haven't been. Because I guess it just hasn't been like in my conscious to do so. I've been like busy doing other things. I like the bureaucracy. I've been adulting. And there's this little chibi I can pull up. This little chibi I did yesterday. These chibis are very long and kind of deformed. Little stretched out chibis, but usually my chibis are very small like this. They are still long. They're still little long chibis, but a bit more proportioned. These two are not proportioned. They're a bit odd in that way. Let me see if I can pull up another one. I don't have like many on hand. No more? Oh wait, I could also show a recent illustration that I haven't posted yet. Planning to post soon. Let's just copy paste it in. I'll control Z it out, but illustration, very bright, in your face. I love the face. The face was actually the most difficult part. I always struggle making faces in an illustration, and this one's like very stylized, which I don't usually do. I mean, I have an art style. My eyes are always stylized, but these are like more stylized than usual. Yeah, there's that. Yeah, little deformed, fucked up chibis. Hello. Of the dress-up Flash games? Oh yeah, yeah, kind of. They remind me of Lalaloopsy dolls. with their skinny legs, they remind me of Lalaloopsy dolls. I did have a Lalaloopsy doll. I did have one. One singular. Let me fix his legs just a bit. There we go. Now, I do have a vague sketch of him. A very vague sketch of him that I'm working on. In the same pose as Noel. I just kind of drew him on top of Noel. You haven't heard of Lalaloopsy dolls? Let me pull one up. Let me pull one up. They're like these... they're like... Oh, I don't know how to describe them. They're like patchwork. They have a patchwork aesthetic with a very like modern doll construction. Let me... Oh, not the modern ones. I'm not looking for those. 1 second. This is gonna take me a moment. They need to have a bit, like, larger heads to be quite Lalaloopsy doll. These! See, they kind of, like, have that patchwork aesthetic, like, in the hair, and the eyes, and the mouth, and just, like, the details on the dolls overall. They're sort of in this style. In this style, almost. It's the long noodle legs that are reminding me of them. The long noodly legs. I'm gonna move this star. Those look so cute. I know. I had one growing up. I don't remember which one though, unfortunately. Give him a little tie. A little tie so he's a bit professional. They have these like matching sort of cape thingies. With Noel having like a very like rounded, his cape's supposed to be rounded, Noel's supposed to be pointy. Like a leaf. Supposed to be leaf-like. Like a leaf. That was the most like creative twist I could think to give him that would tie him to Autumn. My hand's not very steady with a mouse. I'm gonna need a massive wrist break after the stream. And erase, erase, erase. Erase, erase, erase. Oop. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now, I draw his hair. It's very curly, curly, curly hair. I don't know what possessed me to give him such curly hair. Oh, I remember. They're opposites. That's why. Noel has this like spiky hair, but like rounded edges on the coat. Hallow has these like spiky edges on his coat and rounded hair. Rounded hair. Rounded hair. Oh, this is gonna be difficult to draw in MS Paint. Let's just simplify it a bit. There we go. There we go. Little Hallow. There we go. Oh, he needs sleeves. How could I forget? Let me remove the remnants of the knoll underneath him, though. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of it. And then... to make sure it's gone. Wrong one. That should be good. I love little like MS Paint tricks like that to, you know, get the layer opacity. My hands are cold again. So chilly. Maybe this should have just been a Frostbite drawing stream. He's definitely fitting the vibes I'm getting in my room right now. Very cold. Very cold, but very cozy, very warm. What in tarnation was that accent? What in tarnation? Let me give him some cuff sleeves. There he is. A lot more dead than I'm sure people are used to seeing him, but that's okay. That's okay. Brothers, Your Honor, brothers. Not sure how yet, but brothers. In some capacity, somehow. And give Noel shoes. Why are you barefoot? Sir, no grippers on stream. Cover him up. There we go. There they are, little chibi warm-ups. What's next? What's next? Maybe a little Noel, some hot cocoa, because it is very cold. How many times have I said it's cold? I think I said it's cold enough times. Let's keep going. Put these two dudes on the side. With me warmed up, let's draw a little Noel. A little Noel. And some hot cocoa. How big should a hot cocoa cup be? We thinking like comically tiny hot cocoa or comically large hot cocoa? Which one, chat? Which one? Very tiny hot cocoa or very big hot cocoa? Which one? Trying to make him look sweet in the meantime. Comically large. He is very generous. I still can't believe I named him Nicholas. Like unironically, this guy is named Nicholas. He's just going from one bad name to another. First it was Frostbite, and now it's Nicholas. He's not escaping the bad name allegations. Absolutely is not. He's doomed to always have a bad name. Doomed, I say. Make it a bit bigger. Excuse me. I wonder why we find like large things and like very tiny things cute or like comically big. Being called Nicholas is a death sentence? Well, he is a servant of death. So, I guess it makes sense then. It was his fate. To always have a shitty name. This kind of looks like a teacup. Make it bigger. Whoop! There we go. That's a hot cocoa mug. Or a coffee cup. I usually put hot cocoa in a coffee mug anyway. I don't know what else you'd put it in. I guess you could put it in a teacup. I guess you could. You could really put it in anything so long as it's big. Excuse me, I was having a sip of my tea. It's gone cold already. I did make it before the stream while I was getting ready. This is the good old MS Paint line tool. The MS Paint line tool really is like a saving grace. Nothing has more, like... I've never seen a line tool in any other program operate just as nicely as this one does. Which is strange, because MS Paint's like the bare bones minimum of everything. Like, I think I could do his whole hair with the line tool if I wanted to. Let's do that. Let's do Noel's hair with the line tool. See, it's just so easy. There's just an ease to it. The MS Paint line tool. It's line tool perfection. If only other programs had such a glorious line tool. I almost forgot he has this little face framing layer. His hair. Like, you see what I mean? Gorgeous line tool. Gorgeous. It doesn't match the vibe though, so I will go in with my pen. I'm sorry, pencil. The pencil tool. Get his little fringe. Fringe? Bangs? I don't really know the difference, to be honest. I've always been confused on the difference between fringe and bangs, because I've never really had it properly explained to me, and I've seen different people and, like, use different terms. From what I understand, like, if it, like, covers the forehead, that's bangs or fringe? I don't know. Unclear. Instructions unclear. He has long sleeves. These, I'm a little bitch for long sleeves. I love long sleeves. I just love anything that flows. It does get rather annoying when characters are very flowy and it's hard to, like, prevent tangents in the clothes. Sorry, I'm eating a fig bar again. It's just so good. So good. Highly recommend fig bars. And if you're in need of a diet-friendly option, the fig bars I'm eating are actually lactose and gluten-free. Fun fact of the day. I am extremely gluten and lactose intolerant. That is not my boy's hair. What did I do to him? My boy, what did I do to you? Oh, it's... He's gonna have to live with it. This poor guy. Having me butcher his hair like this. Do we do like little feet on the bottom? Like he's carrying this big cocoa mug. Little feet. I think I'm gonna do little feet. I think that'd be super cute. If he's carrying the big cocoa mug. Let me move his hands then, so it makes more sense. And take the last sip of my tea. For it is almost gone. Almost gone? Nah, it's all the way gone. There's no more tea. I drank it all. There's no more to be had. I'm gonna starve now. Okay, I'll probably make more after stream. I only made like a tiny cup of tea. Because I'm very particular with like the ratio of like water to tea, if that makes sense. I like very strong tea. Little hands. Grabbing the hot cocoa mug. Put some liquid in here. So it looks more like hot cocoa. Oh, there's a gap. Do you put sugar in your tea? Yes. Though I do prefer honey in my tea. It depends on the kind of tea though. Cause like I just had black tea. So I don't know many people who drink black tea without sugar unless they're like insane. There you go, marshmallows. Little feet. Give him his big sleeve. His other big sleeve. And then his big coat in the back. He has boots, I think. Let me double check. I think I gave Frost boots. Didn't I? Ah, you can't tell because I scribbled it. Fuck you, Past Fern. That's so rude. I'll have to make him another reference where you can actually see what's going on with him. As I neglected this poor guy. Let's give the little wings here too. Clean this up just a little bit. It's gonna be very scuffed. It is an MS Paint doodle, so I'm okay with the scuff. I do hope that once I do get my tablet early next year, I'll be able to stream like proper drawing. Coco. Coco. There he is with his comically large hot cocoa. Let's Let's give it some little steam. A bit lighter. Give it a little heart. There we go. Just a little cute guy. What's next? Gloves, maybe. Have you ever had to wear gloves in your own house because it was so cold? Well, I mean, I'm sure I could turn on the heat if I wanted to. I'm sure I absolutely could. I just don't have any reason to. It's not quite that cold yet. It is getting there. What temperature is it? Let me check the forecast. Let's check the forecast. 12 degrees Celsius, and it's raining. I am American, but if anybody wants freedom units, I'm sorry, I'm not converting. I have been fully indoctrinated into the metric system by all of my European and Australian friends. Fully indoctrinated. There's not a crumb of Fahrenheit left in me. It all left ages ago. Let's draw Hallow. Let's draw a little Hallow to match. To match? Actually, I don't think I'll draw another cheapie. I'll draw a real Hallow. Let's draw a real Hallow. A real. I'm gonna make him hyper realistic. But actually, I can't draw hyper realism. I don't know what I would do if I could. I'd probably cry. Tears of joy. Did I give him a facial structure? I don't think I did. I think I gave him like a standard, like, yeah, like a standard like pretty boy look, kind of. Because another thing with Hallow is that I kind of I kind of retcon the fact that he was non-binary. Because I never really decided that. It was kind of just like thrown on me and I had to agree with it. But I don't have to now. I am non-binary. To prefix that I am a non-binary. I just don't see Hallow as a character who would identify that way. Unfortunately, we've lost one of the queers. He is a cis man now. Lost one of the queers? Actually, he's probably still some layer of queer. I don't want to completely remove that from his character entirely, but I don't think that gender identity is something Hallow particularly has any beef with. Make a canvas bigger. I need more space. More space. More! Oh, where'd my space go? There we go. Move these guys to the side. Excuse me. I burped. I don't know if my mic picked it up. Because my mic is like kind of a little bitch. Sometimes it'll pick up literally everything ever under the sun. And then it just like won't pick up my voice for some reason. Like it just hates my voice in particular. I don't know why. It could be because it's a shitty headset mic. That would explain all of the problems immediately, but I can pretend like there's more problems underneath the surface of the simple fact that it's a shitty headset mic. Let's give him like a latte. I think he's a latte kind of guy. Pumpkin spice. Pumpkin spice guy. I'm looking up references real quick to see how I should draw that. It's very simple. Very simple. Just a latte. Just on like a coffee cup, yeah. Oh, I accidentally changed my what is it called? My browser size. Because I have my fingers like instinctively on control and then like the letter that I need to press. Because I've been drawing on a computer for so long. Though all of my recent art is iPad art. Because I haven't had a tablet to draw with. Okay. I found my reference photo. I will have to BRB though, because I need to pee. I need to pee, gang. I need to pee. I need to fall into the toilet. I'll speed run, okay? Don't leave, okay? Don't leave. Oh, I fucked up. Bad streamer. Not the colon lowercase d. No. There we go. Nice and big. I'll be back. I'll be back. I'm back. Hello? Hello, hello? You didn't leave, right? Right? I have to put on lotion now. Again. I've been putting on lotion, I feel like, every day. Every day, every night, I put on lotion. I put on lotion every day, every night. Is that mic working? Am I here? Am I real? Chat! I am real. Hello! Because I have eczema. And there's this one really annoying spot that my eczema just loves. And it is unfortunately the wrist of my dominant hand. Which is just a really bad place to have dry, itchy skin that is prone to becoming inflamed. Inflammatory, swelling, redness, all the bad things. And I only have so much lotion. And I need to get more. Next time my older cousin goes out, I'm definitely gonna have to ask her to get me some lotion. Because I'm almost out. I'm almost out of lotion. To be fair, I didn't have much lotion to begin with because this is like an older bottle of lotion that she gave to me to use, but next time we step foot in the dreaded American supermarket, I'm gonna have to get some lotion because this dry skin is no joke. It's very dry here in the winter. I did not expect it to be this dry when I moved down here. But it is very, very dry. Very dry. And cold. Whew. I should have made some like hot cocoa. Next time I'll try to theme the stream a bit better. Maybe I could change the background or change my outfit. I could do both. I could do both. Cold, 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 cold. Cold, okay. Back to Hallow. Wait, before Hallow, chapstick. Chapstick and my water. I have water. Voice crack. I have water and voice cracks apparently, but I have water. A water bottle. Gotta stay hydrated. Hello, what was I gonna do? Right, I was gonna give him a latte, a pumpkin spice latte. I imagine he makes his coffee from home. He seems like he'd be a coffee geek. Have his own espresso machine and everything. Be pompous about it. Pompous? Is pompous the right word or is snobby the right word? I think snobby is the, like a coffee snob is the term. Put it like up here, like he's lifting it up. If I can draw that properly, we'll see. I know I can, it's just MS Paint's so like clunky that it's a bit difficult to discern how to do it properly. Give him a coffee sleeve. Do you do like a coffee lid, like a little lid, or should we do like a foam swirl on top? Foam swirl with like some. What is dusted on? Wouldn't it be cinnamon? Cinnamon dusted on top of the coffee. I've had cinnamon dusted on top of hot cocoa before with like coconut whipped cream, and it's so good. When I tell you that stuff tastes immaculate, I mean it. Cinnamon is like so good in small quantities. Oh, I can't do that line, it's too thick. Let's do a thinner one. There we go. There we go. Close enough. stretched out his arms just to play it safe. Find out the anatomy. A little short. There we go. Then here's his. No. No, that anatomy's wrong. It's bothering me. It is gonna be covered by his cape, so I don't. His cape, his cloak? Cloak. So I don't need to stress over it too much. What would be a... one second. Let me see if I can do something very quickly. Very, very quickly, I want to see if I can do something. Because I don't like that the OST is looping, and I just can't. I can't change it, so let me fix that. I'm pretty sure you can use the Minecraft OST, right? 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 Let's turn off the BGM. Let's turn off that BGM. And turn on my desktop audio. Let me see. Can you hear? Can you hear it? I don't want it to be too loud. Let me know if it's too loud, okay? It should be okay. I think it's okay. Let me check. Let me know if it's too loud, okay? It should be okay. I think it's okay. Let me check. Let me check. Oh, it's very quiet. It's very, very quiet. I can turn it up just a little bit. I can afford to turn it up a bit. That should be good. That should be good. There. Now we can all hear the BGM. I'm checking the... I'm checking the Minecraft soundtrack for more. Because I completely forgot that I could just change the music. I completely forgot that that was just a thing I could do of my own will. we go. That should be good. Let's skip. Let's skip Precipitate and play this. Yay! Better BGM. More fitting BGM. Yay! One second, wait, let me... I'm a little scared to play creator. I don't know if it'll get me... Actually, I don't have monetization. I don't need to care. Let's listen to creator. I don't need to care. I don't need to care. I'm not monetized. Okay, cool. Let's listen to creator. It fits Hallow very well, I think. Creator. It could just be like the Halloweeny, like autumn vibes the song gives. But I hope I get good enough to give Hallow those vibes. Oh, you can hear my desktop audio now. You can hear my Genshin Impact opera sounds. How horrible. You have to suffer through that. I want to draw him in his old casual outfit. Sound good? This one right here. This outfit. I do think it's a very cute outfit. And I do still think that outfit fits him. So let's draw him in it. I see no harm in it. I have to figure out the hand first though. Be like... How would I hold a cup like that? Wait. I have to like do some posing in real life for this. Let me take a picture. Let me take a picture. If you're ever stuck on a hand, remember that you yourself, more likely than not, have a pair of hands. And you can just take a photo of your own hand, making the pose that you want. And, you know, if you're super lazy, trace it. I'm so serious. If the hand is causing you that much fucking trouble, dude, just take a photo of your hand and trace it. It's your photography. You can use your photography however you want. Okay? And just to remember to flip the image. Just remember to flip it. Yeah, no, just trace the fucking hand. Let me see if I can... Can I flip it? Is my phone gonna let me auto flip it or not? It is not letting me auto flip the image. Okay. What a bitch. I have to put it into Ibis Paint to flip it. Scam. Scam. Excuse me. Scam. Come on. Come on. Come on. I know you want to load Ibis Paint. Come on. Thank you. There we go. It's a bit hard to like understand, I guess, like my setup. I'm like sitting on my bed with my iPad open as my reference. And then like there's my computer monitor that has the actual MS Paint on it. So I have my references like within my immediate vision on my phone and on IMPLUSE Paint. And chat's also on my computer screen. Chat is over here. This whole area on my screen is chat. You guys are there. And I can see you there. Let me pull up the hand reference on my phone. But yeah, that's my hand drawing secret. I've seen a few people comment on that before. They're like, your hands are so nice. And I'm like, bitch, I trace them. Not from other people's artwork, but from my own photography. If you're ever stuck on a hand, take a photo of your hand, trace it. Nobody will know. Literally nobody will know. Unless you have like a super, I guess, stylized art style. Like, the less, like, human your art style is and, like, the more cartoony, the less and less you can get away with that, but my art style is more like, I guess, anime, so I can get away with it. But it does also help because you can, like, study the anatomy of the hand while you're doing it without, like, having the pressure of, like, having to get it right. Doing, like, regular, like, hand studies, though, does definitely help. Outside of just, you know, trying to figure out how to get the hand, that one hand pose right for that one drawing. The thumb is barely visible, like right here. There we go. Let's clean it up a bit. This would be much easier if I had a different art program, because I would just trace the hand. Like a plebeian. Work smarter, not harder. That's my art philosophy. In its entirety. Always work smarter, not harder. There we go. That's close enough to a hand. You can tell it's a hand. That's all I care about. And this is gonna be hidden, even though this isn't like proportionate, it'll be hidden, so it's okay. Do still draw the general outline of anatomy when sketching though, even if you're gonna have clothes cover it, because if you don't at least like know the forms underneath, like let's say your clothing's gonna end up looking wonky because you don't have the proportions right underneath. So at least have a vague outline like that, you know. Is that hand a bit long? I keep looking at my own hand, but actually, is Hallow shorter or taller than me? Oh, he's just a few inches shorter than me. He's just a few inches shorter than me. That's fine. That's another thing when using yourself as references, like your body type isn't always gonna match the characters that you're drawing. Or like the height. And with the height of the character will change things like foot size or like the length of the legs in proportion to like the torso, for example. I have a habit of drawing like very, very long legs because like when I reference myself in real life, my legs are very, very long. Hallow and Noel, my children, yes, I love them. I'm drawing Hallow right now in this old outfit I designed for bronze. Same character, same concept. Both are detectives, both are autumn themed. Same thing. Same thing, different hairstyle. No more wings. I did debate on making them both like different kinds of owls so that I could keep their wings, but I decided not to because I hate, and when I say hate, I mean like full dead serious. I hate drawing wings. I will do anything to avoid drawing wings. It was one of the reasons why I used to not draw them a lot because I hated drawing their wings so much. And they also, like originally, when I very first like conceptualized them, they weren't supposed to have wings in the first place. Like, full stop, they were not supposed to have wings. But they ended up getting them, so... Let's do his face. I haven't drawn, Hallow's eyes properly in a while. And they've probably changed a lot. Because I've changed a lot about both of their characters in this short amount of time. I've given Hallow a much more, I guess, serious demeanor. Made him less childish, I want to say. They give him a specific nose. I have a boring nose, Saya. You both have the same nose, okay. I have been giving some characters different noses recently, and I blame Karis for that one. I very specifically blame Karis for it. You love their current designs? Thank you. I haven't finished Hallows yet, but I do want to give him a little like standard detective getup. But you know how detectives have like these like poncho thingies? A la like Sherlock had like this like poncho thingy? I figured I could make Hallows a leaf, so it's supposed to be like leafy. He had little leaf indications. Like a leaf. Like a big leaf. I wonder if I could find their very first concepts again. Because I know I have them kept somewhere. The very first time I ever sketched them. It was so long ago. Ironically, I remember sketching Hallow Bronze first. I remember making him first. And then making Frost after him. Which I guess is just ironic to me because now I enjoy drawing Frost more. But I'm trying to change that by making them both very enjoyable for me. Let's fix your face shape a little bit. Keep it a bit rounder maybe. Yeah! I can do whatever I want. Like, make Noel look like a saint. Well, at least he's supposed to vaguely resemble the garbs of saints. With his big ol' scarf. Well, I say vaguely, but he does literally have a cross on it. Like... Where is it? This is only so vague. That can only be so vague. Can only be so vague. Let me flip this. I'm scared. Chat, hold my hand. Oh! Owie. Actually, that's not that bad. That's not that bad. It's mostly just body shape that's like yet to be defined. And that's okay. Is his head small? Let me look. Oh, his head's a bit small. Let's make your head bigger. That's another thing I realized that I do is I make very small heads for some reason. I'm on a journey to fixing that. Bit bigger. That'll work. Actually, wait, let me circle a bit better. There we go. Ah, fuck! I forgot that MS Paint's annoying like that. How MS Paint? Why must you be MS Paint? Oh, that's too big. Here begins the eternal struggle of head size. Bit longer. There we go. Here, you need a bit longer of a neck. There we go. Very, very round face shape. I don't know how to feel about it. It's okay. Let's make him look off to the side. Oh, MS Paint. There are some times where I miss MS Paint, and then there are times like this where I understand why I don't draw on MS Paint anymore. Eyebrows. Close enough. My hands are cold. My goodness. 1 second. I'm editing the music. I haven't actually listened to the full Tricky Trials. Should we? Should we listen to it? I think so. Let's listen to it. There we go. There we go. Let's listen to the full Tricky Trials OST, shall we? Let's define his face just a bit more. Oh, and when thinking of like craniums, that's another thing I noticed that I was often forgetting was the drawing of the cranium. Think of how people draw sands. Right? People... That's not sands. That's sands. Think of how people draw sands with his big ol' head. But how like it does the sands thing where it goes back like that. That's a cranium. So remember your sans Undertale anatomy in drawing heads. Just think sands. Just think sands and everything will be okay. Honestly, that's probably why so many like Undertale fan artists now have like such cracked anatomy, because they just drew sands and papyrus so many times. They just now have a perfect understanding of the human skeleton, because they just spent so much time drawing skeletons. Actually, do I want to draw that fit? I don't know. I'm not exactly... I mean, I like it, but... maybe I can incorporate some parts of it into what I'm drawing. Make it sort of a mix of the two outfits. Or I could design something on the spot. Excuse me. Another difficulty I've run into is that a lot of like men's fashion is very bland or very samey, which is very disappointing as someone who's like super into fashion. Like I like watching like the runways and like the collection releases of like designer brands, even though I will never probably ever buy anything designer just because of like ethics. Just because of like moral ethics, not even because of like social status or like income. I don't think I would ever buy from a designer brand. Maybe one day I might, but it would really have to be a piece that I'm like in love with. I'd really have to be in love with that piece in order to commit to buying it, because designer items are so expensive. Let me tell you, they are some of the most expensive things I've seen in my life. In my life. And for what? Like, some of them don't even have finished seams. And I'm like, are you really just... are you really doing that? Like seriously? Are you seriously not gonna finish the seams on your clothes when it's like $100+? That's just not a good look. Not a good look. Let's do regular hollow. I've changed my mind. We're doing regular hollow. I need to get used to drawing him more often. He so often gets neglected. That means I'm gonna have to see his arm. I'm gonna have to fix that arm. Gosh darn it. A little button. There we go. How do men's vests look? Oh, wrong button. How do men's vests look? Let me go see. Oh, you can hear my opera sounds. Are they like high up like this, or? Oh, that was one with the Qipao collar. Oh my goodness. That reminds me, I need to make a cheat sheet of Chinese phrases today. If you know, you know. Yeah, this is a feminine cut. Let's turn it into a more masculine cut. How far up are they? Oh, they're really far up. Oh, I'm way off. Thank God for references. Hello, Toby. Hello. Hello, Cryptid Toby. I'm fixing this vest currently because I fucked it up and made the cut of it too feminine. Too feminine? I don't know if that's the way to go. I don't think clothes have inherent, like, I guess femininity or masculinity, but I'm very much more used to drawing feminine clothing, so I had to look up references of masculine clothes. Suspense class? Oh yeah, you're like in school right now. Why are you here? Why are you here if you're in school? What are you doing here, boy? What are you doing? What you doing? You in school right now. What the hell are you doing? 1 second. You're a gangster? Really, buddy? A gangster? There you go. You two should both be moderators now. There we go. Back to drawing. A rebel? Yeah. It's not really like reteaching for me, it's more like I'm trying to like understand men's fashion and like clothing appeal more. At least like from an aesthetic standpoint, because I've come to realize like in recent that why don't I get mod? I'm sorry. It just crossed my mind. Here you go. It just crossed my mind. Here you go. I'm blue. You are. I'm blue like Sans Undertale. Don't remind me. I was just talking about Sans not too long ago, in like reference to like how you should draw heads. Remember the cranium. Don't just draw this. Draw the cranium. You need the cranium there. Men's fashion scares me. Yeah, kind of. It's kind of like intimidating to understand because a lot of the aesthetics I'm drawn to are like nothing like men's fashion. Other than like how clean it is, if that makes sense. I've been like slowly starting to see the appeal and like understand it better. Cranium very important. Yes, cranium. I actually did head studies not too long ago if I can find them. Let me go grab them. I did a few of them, but I didn't really like I didn't share them anywhere because they're just art studies. They're just art studies, but they help with hair so much, see? Identifying cranium versus forehead. Forehead, cranium, hairline. With like real people. A bunch of studies like this where I drew Lux, my little cat girl, my little meow meow. I also did one of a figure, or I redline traced it to study as well. Where is it? Here we go. To prefix this, this pose is traced for studying purposes, traced from this Finrun figure. But as you can see, cranium, and I noticed that I drew heads way smaller than I should be drawing them, within like the proportions of my art style. So I've been trying to fix that, slowly but surely. Then, but yeah. It is very odd that I'm not like too into men's fashion because I often find myself more comfortable in sort of I guess masculine clothing because it's less likely that someone will like make a comment that makes me feel dysphoric. Oh, Samson's barking again. What the dog doing? Or fit in a lot tighter? Yeah. Yeah. It's interesting to me like how different the silhouette is and how different like the patterns within it are. I just wish that like modern men's fashion would like accessorize a bit more. I wish there was more accessorizing. Because obviously like you have like watches. I see a lot of like accessorizing with like watches and stuff, but I don't see a lot of other accessories. And I wish there was more accessories and some more like pattern or more like shapes. Because the general shapes of like a lot of men's fashion is the same unless it's like an alternative style. I'm not including like alt styles because I think alt fashion in and of itself is like its own completely separate rabbit hole. And I do find that rabbit hole very interesting and I am into that rabbit hole myself. It's a very nice rabbit hole to go down. Especially if you're like doing character design, figuring out like which fashion aesthetic your character would enjoy the most. It really like helps. Especially with like fashions associated with like subcultures. Like, um, what's a good example of that? Like a lot of Harajuku fashion has a subculture to it. And a lot of like old like goth styles have subcultures to them as well to learn and to like understand, and connecting like characters to that can help characterize them a lot in my experience designing. It's so dry and basic. Yeah, I do feel like it's very like dry. Waistcut, buttons, lapel shapes, yes. It has been like interesting to, I guess, explore for me because I'm not used to exploring it. Like once again, like a lot of the fashion I explore is either very feminine or very androgynous in terms of like character design. I don't design a lot of like modern like characters who are like modernly masculine, if that makes sense. And if they are masculine, there's often something about that that I add my own little flair to. Whether it be like an alternative style, I never really go for any like more, I guess, basic styles when it comes to men's fashion. Whereas I can draw to them more quickly when like drawing a feminine character. Mm. Oh, my hands are so chilly. Need check hollow. A modder? Never a designated modder. A what? Oh. I pressed send, let's start over. Designed like a modern character, you mean? Like a character who dresses in like modern fashion? What gender is that? Genders are infinite. There's just as many genders as there are people. Everyone has their own little funky little gender. Okay, let's draw his hair. The fun part. I guess the unfun part for me because I'm doing it in MS Paint. Never designed a male character with modern fashion because most of my OC stories take place in the 80s. Oh. Well, I mean, people are drawn to inherent aesthetics, and I don't think that's bad at all. I just have a lot of fun, like, exploring different aesthetic styles through, like, the fashion of my characters. My personal aesthetic aligns a lot more, like, with cottagecore and, like, fantasy aesthetics. As you can see by my little character in the corner. It's very obvious. Wait, let me pull myself up again. As you can tell by this design that's also in the corner, I am very into fantasy aesthetics and also like warmth and designs and like greens and oranges and browns and neutrals with like plant patterns. The pattern on my legs is actually a wow, fuck, what kind of pattern was it again? I forgot. It was one of them. It was one of them. But yeah. I always like lean more towards like fantasy aesthetics. Like with a mix of like modernness in it. But I think adding your own spin on it or like adding like fashion that you enjoy is always good. You always want to enjoy your own characters to some extent. Because if you ain't enjoying them, then what's the point? You know? You need to enjoy them little suckers. One sec, my phone's catching up with chat. The way you design fashion outfits is amazing. Thank you so much! Thank you so much, Dobie. Thank you as well, Rex. Thank you. Fantasy is so fun. It is. There's a lot more like creative freedom and a lot more to kind of go off of. But modern fashion is very fun too because you can be creative with it in any way you want. Any possible way you want, you can be creative in like terms of modern fashion, you know? But the motherfucker in a tunic, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Using your giant tablet to type. Oh my goodness. I'm like waiting for my phone to load chat up again so I can read easier and not have to pause as much to like lean into my screen. There we go. Chat working now. Hello. I'm changing up his hairstyle just a bit. It's still very curly. School bell ring. Goodbye, Rex. Goodbye. Remember to do your homework. Don't procrastinate on your work. Okay, let's get rid of some of these interfering lines. This would be so much easier if I was on CSP. I miss CSP. CSP, come back to me. I'll have to figure out why my computer won't install CSP before I get a tablet. Because I do own a copy of CSP. I have legally bought Clip Studio Paint in the past. It was actually, I didn't buy it. It was a gift from a friend. They bought it for me for Christmas. And there's a problem with my computer because it keeps saying that I have a previous version of Clip Studio downloaded, which I don't. And then it's just like refusing to install the version that I own. It's just annoying. It's just really annoying. My hands are cold. Full-headed as well now. Alright, Lav. I hope you're able to figure out your presentation. Work is very important, everyone. Work is important. Do your work. If she continues to fuck up, I know a pirate who could help you out. I don't need that. No, no, no. I don't need any arguments. Okay? I don't need any of that. I'm sure I'll be able to figure it out. Let's flip him. See how deformed he is. Brace yourselves! Oh, okay, he's not that bad. Not that bad again. Okay. Just missing some hair volume over here. That's okay. Give him this big curly hair. I don't know why I gave him curly hair. Oh wait, I went over that already. I've said that already. I do know why I gave him curly hair. I do know. I remember. I remember. It was because Noel had straight hair. Curly hair, yes. Curly hair. There we go. Give him a little cuff button. Oh, if I can draw it. Miss paint? Miss paint? Okay, close enough. And then we want to put the foam on top of the coffee. Because it's a pumpkin spice latte. Add a little pumpkin here. Let's zoom in. Little pumpkin in the pumpkin spice latte. Little pumpkin. Another line. There we go. Pumpkin spice. And then erase this. Pumpkin spice latte with the foam. With the foam. He's got the foam on top. The foam. There he is. He's a little skinny. His arm's a little thin. You have a bit more meat on your bones than that, sir. There we go. I don't imagine he quite has defined muscles like Noel does, but that's another thing I should, I've never had a pumpkin spice latte. I have a confession. I'm a bitch for autumn. I mean an absolute bitch for anything autumn themed, but never in my life have I ever had a pumpkin spice latte or anything pumpkin spice flavor. The closest I've got is a pumpkin pie. I even have a pumpkin spice candle in my room, but I've never had a pumpkin spice latte. Hello with the mole. We're keeping the mole. You have a mole now. Hello with the mole. He has a mole now. It has been decided by fate that he has a mole. I've never had pumpkin period. Oh my god. Pumpkin rolls? Oh, I've had pumpkin rolls in the past. They're one of the things that I miss. Being gluten intolerant, I do miss pumpkin rolls. Not something I can't live without, but something I do miss not having. There's a morning there of wishing that I could taste the sweetness of pumpkin rolls again. Never had one of those, like just regular pumpkin spice coffee. Tastes like pumpkin. Pumpkin tastes. It tastes like pumpkin. Like, I don't know how quietly to describe it. It's sort of. It doesn't taste like cinnamon, but the flavor of pumpkin pairs very well with it. It's very. The texture of it's very smooth. It's very creamy texture. Tastes like sweet potato and squash. Yes. Yes, I would compare it to like squashes and sweet potatoes, since if I remember correctly, pumpkins are technically in the same family as squash. If I remember correctly. As you can see me typing, I do need to go to the restroom again. I just need to pee a lot, apparently. I mean, I did have pee. I didn't have pee. I had tea. 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 Don't mishear me. I had tea. I had tea. I had tea, and now I need to pee. Okay. Don't leave. I'll be back. I'll be back quickly. Okay. I'll be back. I just need to piss. I'll be back. I'll be back. Hello? Hello? Hello, Emerys! Welcome, Emery. Hello. Hello, Emery. I'm back. We will continue MS painting. My hands are so cold. I really need to buy more lotion. That's what I really need. Lotion. Let me put some more on. Is it okay? Is it dry? It's a bit dry. I do need a little bit of lotion. Just a wee little bit of lotion. Just a little bit. There we go. I have this really annoying, like dry spot on my wrist. I think I talked about it way earlier on stream. It's just been bugging me for so long. Well, I do have eczema, so I guess not really something I can avoid. It's just something I can manage. But we continue. Big Fern return? Yes, I have returned. Big Hallow. Big Hallow. What's next? Probably something Noel related. I was thinking that maybe, just a maybe, I could. Oh wait, 1 second, 1 second. My Pookie woke up. My Pookie woke up and I had to say good morning. Something Noel related. I was thinking that I could draw him with his sister. Because he does still have a sister. Fun fact. Her name is, Bridget. I showed her on Tumblr a while back. This little lass. She is very real. And she's his adoptive sister. So I figured I could draw them together being a bit sibling-like, maybe? A bit like siblings. Bridget does have a habit of being very... Let's just say she's the crazy sibling. Let's just say that Noel isn't the crazy one. You remember her? Yay! She's pretty, thank you. I'm happy you remember her. So let's draw the siblings. I mean, we have been drawing siblings, but these two grew up together. So let's draw them together. Make them very tiny. I'm thinking very tiny chibis. Something to fill up this little space here. Or maybe I could extend this space? Unsure. Unsure of where we'll end up. But we will find out. Oh, Samson's barking again. Samson! What is he doing? He's a good dog. He's being productive. He's being a good boy. We have 2 dogs actually. One named Samson and one named Bella. Samson is he's a very protective dog. And Bella is just this big floofy mass. She's very old, very sweet. But she will try to swindle you with her big old eyes for treats. And then there's the cat kitty. Just some good old cutie patooties. Just some good old cutie patooties, all of them. I don't know if you can hear him or not, but I sure can. Now our little Noel. Let's add Bridget. Let's add our little Bridget next to him. Is his little sister. Little sister. Why do I have so many notifications? Discord notifications. Go away, please. Thank you. They're supposed to... Their little adopted family is supposed to be based off of different saints and ghosts. So Noel is Saint Nicholas, and Bridget, as one could guess, is Saint Bridget. Hence their names. Let's give her crossed arms. Oh, that train! Crossed arms are a little fucked up. This is what I mean by it'd be so much nicer to have a different program to draw in on stream, but I don't got one. I won't be able to draw properly on it until I have a tablet anyway, but... But for now, we have Miss Payne. There's the woman of the hour. In all of her angry glory. Though I don't actually see Bridget as a very angry character. I just think that as any pair of siblings, These two irritate each other a lot, but it's all out of love. They both love the other very much. I do think Bridget in some way would look up to Noel. Or her little big brother. She doesn't have little brother. Big brother. Big brother. Like that book, 1984, Big Brother. Book was 1984, right? I don't know how many people in chat or book nerds or who paid attention in their English class. But I remember that we had to read 1984 and do a project on it. So the story of that book is quite drilled into my head. Even if I do find it a bit ridiculous. You love 1984. I have mixed feelings on it. I think that for what it's worth, it's a good book. I don't know how much how much of the like the American anti-communist propaganda part I feel. You know? Let's crop the canvas. Where is Noel? Come here. Where's that silly little guy? There he is. And all of his grand silliness. I guess the reason why I didn't find it as enjoyable would probably be related to mostly my school experience. I do think that like the writing of the book overall is pretty good. It's just that I can't detach it from like how it was presented to me. I believe that if I was allowed to make like more of my own opinions on 1984 in class rather than just being told that, oh, this is what this book is about and blah de blah de blah, I think I would have had a lot more fun with it. But unfortunately that, you know, that school experience, that American education system. Is what doomed the experience of the book for me. I would like to read it again and like be able to form like my own opinions of the characters and such. We were always sort of like told how to interpret something or like a piece of media in school rather than like coming up with our own interpretation. Or there was like clearly an interpretation the teacher wanted us to push. Um, I'd have one very good English teacher who did ignore that and make us find what we like thought of a piece of media instead of like telling us directly. And have us like think about that stuff ourselves, which was very nice. Oh, you have to read the book in your own time. Ah. We would read books in class most of the time. And we would do a lot of assignments in class too. And a lot of like calling on people and stuff. Bless the teacher? Oh, absolutely. She was one of the best like teachers I've had. Oh, my hands are so cold. She did a lot of cool things. Like one of the cool things she did was have us when she was teaching us Greek mythology, or she was like telling us the story of Odysseus specifically, she sat us down to do a D&D campaign based on it, which was super cool. Basically told the story of Odysseus as if we were the ones experiencing it, which was very fun. In addition to her like recounting the actual like story of Odysseus and what he went through, obviously, but it was like such a fun way to get everyone like engaged in it and like make us think about that scenario and like how the Greek gods like treat each other and stuff. It was super fun. That's so fucking- yes, exactly. She was one of the most awesome teachers I've ever had. Like, genuinely. Let's draw a sleepy knoll. With his little feet poking out. There we go. The goat for real. She did other very fun stuff like I forgot what we were reading a book about some kids deserted on like an island after a plane crash. I forgot the name of the book. But one of the things she did with that to like engage us was teach us how to make lighter bracelets, which was really cool. She did a lot of like cool activities like that that would engage with the media. Which is super neat, I think. Lord of the Flies, yes! Lord of the Flies, yes. Lord of the Flies, yes. She sounds amazing. She is so amazing. One of my favorite teachers. Also one of the most accommodating teachers. And one of the most, like, I want to say, like, respectful teachers, too. I really hope she's doing well, and hopefully I pray and hope that she's getting paid adequately for her literal God's work that she's doing. Draw a little dead knoll. I really did chop off all his hair, huh? Bro, I chopped his hair. I used to be so insistent on giving this guy like the longest fucking hair imaginable, and I just took a pair of scissors to it and went snip snip. No more hair for you. He has no more hair now. He's balding. He's got that e-boy cut. I mean, he is still a live streamer, so I think it's perfectly valid to make fun of him and call him an e-boy. There we go. Just a little dead Noel. Let's put him in the top. Oops, wrong button. Buzz cut next. I ain't giving him no buzz cut. I don't hate him. If I hated him, I would give him a buzz cut, but I don't. Actually, wait, let me resort these doodles. Because I'm thinking I might be ending soon, potentially. How long have I been streaming for? How long has it been? How long have I been here? How long have I been here? Over 3 hours! No wonder I'm getting hungry. I did not read. You're now home on your computer. Hello. Let's put that one there. Put that there. Then we crop. We adjust. Adjusting the doodles. What if I move that one? No. We need dead Noel right here. Go get food, get food, get food. I'll get food soon enough. I'll get food, don't worry about me. This when I ate around, had to have been 10 when I ate. And it's about 3:30 now, so 1 to 9, 10. Like 10:30, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. About 5 hours since I last ate. Which is abnormal for me. Usually I eat on a very strict, like, every 3 to 4 hours schedule. But I decided to stream today, so my food is going to be a bit late to my stomach. Which is okay. I'll still have plenty of time to eat. And plenty of food to fill my belly. I was thinking of having some sausage and cabbage for lunch today. Some sausage and cabbage. There we go. That seems good. Good little doodle page, I think. Oh, wrong one. Yes, I don't know how to spell my own username. You don't know how to spell it either, so shh. Ain't nobody know how to spell that. I do remember how to capitalize CDSE though. Oh yeah, it's your birthday, Rex. I nearly forgot. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to Rexton Rambite. It was like, see, Jesus. It's not that special. Just a cool little name I came up with. There we go. These are today's stream doodles. It doesn't really fit on screen very well, unfortunately, because, you know, but just some cute little. Why am I going to be 17? You'll be okay, Rex. I was okay when I turned 17. You'll be okay when you turn 17 too. Excuse me? Alright. With these doodles done, we got these fucked up little chibis, some chibi gnolls, a little dead gnoll, and his sister in this this the Hallow Doodle. Hallow Doodle where I impulse decided to give him a mole. I think that will be all for today. I don't have anything else to do, yeah. So, thank you all very, 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 very much for coming today. Thank you very, 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 very much. Thank you. It's been a pleasure today. A huge, huge pleasure. So, thank you all so much for attending. And I hope to see you all next time. Goodbye! Goodbye, chat. Goodbye. Bye bye!